Don't need this.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, here are your Milwaukee Bucks. At forward from Arizona State, 6'11" and 1/2, number 53, Alton Lister. At forward from UCLA, 6'7", number 8, Marques Johnson. At center from St. Bonaventure, 6'10" and 1/2, number 16, Bob Lanier. At guard from Tulsa, 6'5", number 25, Paul Pressey. At guard from Arkansas, 6'4", number 4, Sidney Moncrief. Head coach of the Bucks, Don Nelson. Assistants, John Killalane, Gary St. Jean. Trainer, Jeff Snedeker.
Better than Boston's. So let's see what happens tonight. Harvey Catchings, Brian Winters, and Junior Bridgman have been sensational. And the Boston guards have been really called upon to do a yeoman's share of the job. Marques, good block by Henderson, but a foul. Lanier with a severe problem with the knee. Floating bone chips, that knee could lock at any time. Marques Johnson. Nobody can get the ball to go. And ferocious boarding inside. And it'll be a foul called on Milwaukee. Number 8, I believe.
And the Bucks in this game, as they did in the other games, having a difficult time getting started offensively. The Celtics in each game coming out, as you'll see the foul again on the rebound, as Bird starts to bring the ball out. Marques commits the trip there, and the foul is called. But the Bucks having a slow start.
Not unlike, John, what we've seen Milwaukee's success so far.
Yes, sir, and we've seen the Bucks go with a smaller team at times, even with Bridgman in there as Moncrief takes it. Marques slams it home, and we've seen Brian Winters come in early in these games. Help from the top side, but when he's on the left side of the basket, he's turning to the baseline, as you indicated. Tough to give help.
Milwaukee, real cold so far. They are now 2 for 10 from the floor. Bird, oh, what a pass. Fingertip pass with Maxwell. 5 for 11 from the floor. 6:25 in the first period. Eddie Doucette, John McLaughlin, there's Moncrief. They'll try and post it, and look at the weak side. Help him, still beat them. That was kind of incidental contact, no problem on it. There's Lister down to Marques, posting inside, he's got it. And it's 13-10, Boston by 3. Milwaukee and Boston regular season, 3-3. Great move by Maxwell, blocked by Brian Winters. How about him reading from the top side to come down and help?
Great help.
There's Moncrief, oh, look at this. Oh, boy. That's the wrong thing to do in Milwaukee. This crowd.
Block it on Maxwell. Now watch this. Henderson knows he's beaten. It's not a good foul though, Eddie, because he's putting an outstanding free throw shooter in the crucial part of the fourth period. He will.
Larry Bird inside on Marques. Good shot. In and outer. You see it low on the upper left-hand corner. There it is.
Now what happened on that? Alton Lister started well throughout the series, but look at the Bucks double up. That's what they've done, and it's paid off in dividends.
Boston with their 4th turnover of the game. Milwaukee with 5. Milwaukee ready to go. They bring it in quickly. Marques Johnson kept Boston somewhat alive in the series.
That young man, Gerald Henderson, has had a super series also. He's gotten in foul trouble a couple of times.
How about the post-up ability of 6'7" Marques Johnson?
Well, of course, with his quickness, and you'll see it again, Maxwell getting a taste of his own medicine, because Maxwell is a great post-up player, perhaps the best in basketball. Gets it from Marques Johnson, who goes to the quickness as Maxwell tries to come up on the ball side and then gets caught.
Regular season, Robert Parrish, he averaged 20.2 points per game.
Eddie, on the series, the Bucks have been to the line 23 more times than Boston.
Marques backdoor, went by everyone. Oh, you talk about a quick move by Johnson.
That'll make you shoot short.
Now look at how Boston is trying to get the ball down the floor quickly, John. Archibald open. He's a streak shooter.
Yes,
if he gets hot, he could turn the lights out by
tough situations. He sure has done it.
Milwaukee's rebounding kept them in the game and got them a lead in the first period. They only shot 35%. Moncrief and foul. And he'll go to the line.
And that moves Catchings to the center position.
Tiny. No. Bird, tough, kept live. Marques, hot potato, the Birdman. And hot hands inside by Brian Winters, knocks it away to Harvey Catchings. That's Marques. What a thrust by Marques Johnson.
Boston countered with Roby when the Bucks brought in Lanier just to do that because McHale's had a problem with it. Look at that, Larry Bird.
Offensive tip by Larry Bird. All ball that time, otherwise it would have been a foul.
And Wedman's a smart player that uses his picks well, and there's another block from behind on Larry Bird.
They came in on 5 seconds. They use 1. You always get at least 5 seconds, so they'll roll it back to 5. Boston with 5. Archibald, the littlest man in the house, by Bird. 35-33, the Milwaukee Bucks. Quinn Buckner playing on Moncrief. On your left. And Archibald with the Milwaukee turnover. Look at the give. Beautiful feed. Buckner on the follow. Kent. Bridgman from nowhere. Up they come. Moncrief.
But the Bucks really covered up well for one another. Catching's very aggressive inside particularly.
Marques Johnson, he's hot. We give him a little bit more physical strength. He's a very physical, almost intimidating player. Bird on Marques all the way. Does a 360 and comes up shy. Nelson trying to get up to give his team a call. Maxwell on Marques Johnson. Emil Carr on Moncrief. They'll try and put body on him. Challenging Parrish and still put it in. That's Will Start. Parrish, great shooter. And Elton Lister climbs the ladder. Paul Pressey, Lanier, and Johnson ahead on the left. Moncrief cuts through. Wow. What a thread the needle pass that time. And that's where they want to see handle the ball.
Now we see why ML Carr is in the game. Fitch wants to tighten up the D. He wants to start doubling up all over. And ML Carr, of course, is an excellent defensive player. Foul. No, just 2.
How about the offensive rebounds in Boston, may ask? 7 years from Guilford. 5th round draft choice, Kansas City. Johnson again. Oh! Elton Lister. Wow. First 2 points and a dramatic 2-point package by the kid from Arizona State. 57-42 Milwaukee. Larry Bird. Great pass. Block shot inside. Lister. He's on fire now. Pressey, Moncrief, experience, forcing the lesser experienced Bucks to do the job inside. Marques Johnson, Sidney Moncrief, the sign of a good team. And the Celtics, of course, are going to show you they've got a lot of fight left as they come back with Larry Bird.
How sweet it is.
Scoring with 1,684 playoff points.
Eddie, he had his knee taped before the game. He wants to play, and he's dragging it around, as you know.
He may get a chance in the next series if Milwaukee goes on. On against the great Boston Celtics like they have thus far, although not over. Larry Bird will tell you that.
So easy.
He's such a great player, John.
Steal.
Look at the steal. Maxwell looks for the trailer. And just like that, Boston is back with 2 personals. Bob Lanier, Alton Lister. The big question was whether Lanier could play 2 nights in a row. And look at Larry Bird. As soon as Lanier laid it down, Bird on a steal, Ainge on an underlay, they'll go to the line. They go Marques Johnson. Rotate Bridgman baseline, right, left. Milwaukee will let the air out now, start using the clock. Over Bird, Marques Johnson.
That's the offense the Bucks go into quite a bit, and they'll give Marques the ball at the top. They spread their offense then, and that allows Marques time to work either for the jumper or the penetration.
Larry Bird again. No foul. Bridgman knocked down.
Larry Bird.
71-59. We have 1:15 to play in the third. Larry Bird with 12 points in the ball game. Brian Winters, Marques Johnson got a very brief rest, came in that last time out. They open it up. Challenges Bird. Stop and pop, he's got it. What he's doing is he's taking it to Bird and then stopping and falling back and hitting it.
That's right, and he's got the offense spread enough that he's got room to do that, and also he can make the play a lot of times to the double screen.
Bird again, alley-oop.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
How well he does it. Ainge, 3-pointer. Maxwell, Johnson over the back of 6'9" Maxwell. Out ahead Moncrief. Grilled cheese and foul. If it gets down too close, he certainly will go to that. Under 8 to play. The spacing again. Knocked away, out of bounds, off of Marques Johnson's hand. Winters on the strong side. Johnson from 20. Bridgman with another rebound. Johnson in the boulevard.
Tired the minutes he's playing, and he's still coming off the flu.
Boston volleyballing. Moncrief to Johnson. Hot hand. 21 points in 23 minutes in game 1. He was 10 for 12 from the floor and 10 rebounds. His knee locked 3 times in practice the next day. Gave it to him. 107-91, the Birdman. I love the way he plays this game.
Oh, everyone loves it.
Charlie Chris, 107-93. It's down to 5. It's almost as if Milwaukee's going to win the World Championship here. But they've got 2 big runs to go. It's over. And Milwaukee has defeated the Boston Celtics. They'll advance to the next round. Milwaukee, 107. Boston, 93.